Man, how you doing?
Hello, doing good.
Good night.
Matt?
I'm Dan. Nice to meet you, buddy. We got a call from Chelco. They said you're... Stop it, Tallulah! Stop!
Power bill's kind of high.
Yeah, they said you're spiking during the cold days. You're spiking. He said you need to get the power... The guy from Chelco, who knows what he knows, he said you need to get the power strips checked.
Okay.
That was his words. I don't know what that means.
So we'll put it in heat mode. And then turn her up and see. And where's your inside unit at? Upstairs?
It's kind of a... We're never totally finished up here.
It's all good.
I'm not drawing the wall yet, but...
It's actually pretty nice up here.
What'd you say?
So it's pretty nice up here. You got plenty of room.
It's gonna be nice when it's done. Yeah, thank you. Easy access to the unit, at least.
There we go. All right, so we'll just pop it off. I'm gonna check and see if they're kicking on.
I'll show you something real quick. These guys from Otis Brown told me they were gonna fix this.
Yeah.
And they never did, so I just put a piece of tape on it, but it was loose.
We can. I got some mastic. We can seal that if you want.
That'd be great. That's how it's supposed to be done, right?
Yes and no. If they do a really, really good job, then sometimes it doesn't need mastic, but I like mastic because it just, it's like overdoing the job, making sure you're not coming back.
Yeah, sounds good.
Yeah, your heat strips are on. I literally can see the orange through the little edge of the heat package, like right up here.
Oh yeah. At the very end.
Yeah, you see the orange?
Yeah.
That's the heat strips glowing.
Oh, okay.
So I'm just gonna check our thermostat wire and see if it's telling it to do it, and if it is, it's probably maybe just a thermostat telling it to do all that.
Is it good with the heat strips on?
The heat strip should only kick on if there's a high demand, like if it's 60 in here and you're trying to get it to 70.
Right.
It's unless it's a straight cool unit, but it's not. You have a heat pump. I can tell by the wiring.
The heat strips are actually metal that heats up and the air passes by the metal.
Yeah.
And that heats it up into the air.
Yeah, exactly.
I don't know how this stuff works.
So we are calling from the thermostat. So, see, here's the... You can hear the contactor click in because it's loose right here. So, let me check and see.
Oh my God, I'm glad I called you guys instead of Otis Brown.
So that's nothing. And then this one. Right there, that one. So whichever this one goes to, I'm guessing it's the thermostat. Reversing valve, fan. Yeah, thermostat. Alright, so let's go check the thermostat programming. And make sure it's not set up to where it's telling those heat strips to kick on. We could just have to maybe upgrade the thermostat if that's the case. If it wants to come off the wall. There it goes. There's your heat pump setting. There's all your wiring. So these, all right, so he doesn't want to replace the thermostat, so I am going to unwire the Y coil so the heat strips don't kick on until he can get the thermostat replaced. Because these old Emersons, you can't program it. So,
I do plaster work. I'm a fine artist. I do plaster work. I don't only lay around in my pajamas. I just got a big ass job. Taking a break.
you're fine. I don't blame you. All right, we're gonna go back up and see. I just unplugged it because you can't program that. It's literally just wire it straight up and hit a switch. So we're gonna make sure it's not. It should be calling. I'm just gonna wire it back up. Make sure the heat strips don't kick back on. They're not on right now. It's running. Alright, I'm gonna go grab my thermometer and we'll check the temperature coming out. And I'll grab my bucket of mastic and we'll throw a coat on there real quick. So this unit is cooling in heat mode. Yeah, it's cooling in heat mode. See what we got going on. All right, so here's your issue. Someone in the past bypassed your defrost board.
That'd probably be underground.
But now it's heating. Look, they completely bypassed your defrost board here.
So it's a young guy didn't know what he was doing, probably.
Yeah, I wanna
Why would someone do that? Ignorance?
if you had a no cool situation and the board was bad, he'd probably bypass it to get you cooling. But I don't know if he gave you a price. I need to fix that. I don't know if he gave you a price or anything on any of that. So we're gonna go kick it in cool mode here in a minute, just to make sure it's still working. It is still gonna be bypassed, but I'm gonna check it out and see what we got going on.
Thanks for explaining all this.
The way this works is your inside unit or your thermostat sends signal out here for everything it needs, and then it goes into this board, and then you have pressure switches, a low pressure switch, a high pressure switch. It pretty much helps protect the compressor and it'll shut it off. Well, when you bypass it here, then up there, then you're pretty much bypassing all your safety switches.
They can blow up my unit.
So it could, I mean, over time, I haven't ever seen it do it instantly, but if you have a refrigerant leak, yes.
Oh, they were coming out here with all kinds of issues. They said the refrigerant leaks, one of the lines was clogged.
Yeah, see, this right here, it goes here, back through to one pressure switch, it loops to another pressure switch, and then comes back up and around. So if we do, what are we getting? 27 volts.
Yeah.
So we're gonna get rid of these.
You guys fix mini splits also?
We can.
I haven't made it done yet, but
I do still recommend changing that thermostat out whenever you get a chance, because that Emerson still has that issue of kicking heat strips on. But you shouldn't see a lot of runtime because it was cooling while it was heating, so it was definitely struggling. So it's probably running long run times.
that's what's making the heating bill go up.
Yeah, so we're gonna kick this on here and see what we got going on. That should have kicked it on.
I wonder if Chelco will give me a break on the power bill if I told him I'd fix the problem.
I don't know about that.
Probably not.
So we're getting voltage. It must be a ground issue. No, it just kicks on.
This is a little delay.
No, I think we might have like a bad board and a ground issue. So we're gonna take one of those wires that I just disconnected, and we're just gonna only jump out the ground side.
My brother's an electrician. He installs solar, ground mount solar, takes people off grid.
Yeah.
It's cool as shit.
So this now should click. Yeah. Okay. One wire, nothing's really bypassed. The only thing is your ground, your common to ground. So it has a bad ground somewhere. So all I did was wire it straight to the ground. So the board just has a bad ground. But if your pressure switches still work like they're supposed to, it will cut this voltage out and it'll work like it's supposed to. So right now it's okay. I'll check the warranty and see, and see if it's under warranty. We can get you a board.
I believe it is.
We can check that right now. It's real easy. So I know I bypassed the defrost board before, and you guys said something about a bad situation. One of the comments in the video, and had to end up replacing the whole system because they didn't make the homeowner aware. That's what I like to do. I like to make them aware that bypassing this board, I mean it's out of warranty, and by bypassing this board that you may not have defrost and it could cause damage to the compressor. So I'd like to notate all that too, that I've let him know and informed the customer. But he's going to wait on repair, and I gave him an estimate for repair, so we'll just wait for his approval. But today it's just a diagnostics fee, and so he's good to go right now. He is getting 24 volts all the way through the safety switches, so I'm hoping that they will work and kick the unit off for safe measures. Thanks for watching.